it's a blessing to see people that look like us, that come from hip-hop, to be able to do stuff on a mainstream level, and that's important.
Yeah, man, that's real. And y'all don't know, I've known Master P for a long time.
Yeah.
He gave me many opportunities when I was a youngster. One of the first people to let me actually step behind the scenes and produce music. I produced music and projects for, you know, he was Lil Romeo back then, but he Romeo now. And he producing movies and stuff as well, man. And when I say, like, you're one of my mentors and people that I admire, man, I mean, we've talked on many occasions in front of camera and behind camera, but you blaze trails, man, and you come from nothing. You come from the mud. You self-made. When they say he brought himself up from the mud and brought his whole family with him, his whole community with him, the city of New Orleans, and you continue to inspire and do it to this day, man. Why is that so important to you? And how do you feel the impact of what you've done for not just hip-hop, but just our culture in general?
Yeah, I feel like God has blessed me. And without him, I couldn't be here. I grew up in poverty, and I realized, Nick, the most important thing is don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to get better. We all work in progress.
There it is.
And so I want to let people know, I don't pray for money. I pray for wisdom. And a lot of people don't realize there's three types of people in this world. It's poor people, it's rich people, and it's wealthy people. The poor people, all they do is talk about money. Where my money, and I need my money, I got to get my money. The rich people, all they talk about is things. So they talk about my car, my house, and these type of things. The wealthy people talk about ideas. And that's what it's about.
What's good, y'all? It's Coffee. Tap it back in with the news with another one. Y'all make sure to hit them buttons. But y'all hear that clip there? That was Master P and Nick Cannon chopping it up. I believe that was on TV, on the Nick Cannon show, a talk show. We know Nick Cannon has had a lot of podcasts and whatnot, but he's had TV shows. Nick Cannon's did it all. He's had a lot of different shows, acting gigs, put out music. Back to the Nickelodeon days, he's did it all. He's did a lot. And, Master P threw this up in response to WACK100, if y'all remember. Of course, in true WACK100 fashion, WACK was taking some shots at P the other day, just saying P didn't have 20% of the money as Nick Cannon. He had some other choice things to say. I covered it in the video. I'm sure y'all seen it out there. And Master P was reposting this, like XXL and different media platforms posting this. WACK was reposting this, like, hell yeah, I am dissing the fuck out of a living legend, Master P. I am saying he can't hang with Nick Cannon when it comes to that bread. And as I pointed out in my other video, this is the same day, just a few days ago. Go check my timeline of videos. Make sure to subscribe, y'all, if you're new as well. We talk music, news, sports, and all that over here. But this is the same day that WACK announced the launch of the WACK100 show, which I thought it was going to be like a podcast, It seems it's a clubhouse room to start. Maybe it's going to be a podcast too. I don't know. Y'all can comment and let me know what y'all think. But my point is he was doing this, like, he's like, yo, I'm going to take shots at a living legend, and get my name buzzing, because the 100 show's jumping off, like it's a very easy pattern with WACK100. I mean, as I always point out, ever since he was birthed by Stitches pushed WACK out the womb when WACK socked Stitches in the mouth, and that he was birthed upon everyone in this digital internet space. And the character that we've seen online of WACK100 was born, who's constantly ripping everyone. Like I'm saying, Master P is a living legend, but that's been the code, guys. Yo, let's go viral, let's go viral, let's go viral. And we know he does a lot of disrespecting to get there. I mean, I get it. People play though. It's, to be honest, man, the game did the same thing with his music a lot. So, they go hand in hand, I guess. It ain't that hard to see the way they move, although we know that management relationship is not that pure. There's some flockery going on. But getting back to this, man, Master P ain't feeding into it. And this isn't the first time that Wax took shots at him. WACK took shots at P a year and a half ago or so, like back when Kanye was first announcing that he was running for president and all that. You can find that on my channel as well. He was dissing P and saying, yo, Master, like trying to downplay the dynasty and what Master P built in the rap game. As we know, ultimately, No Limit Records went under. But in a sense, we could kind of say P just kind of called it quits. You know what I mean? He put a lot of people on. He put a lot of their music out. A lot of people ate. A lot of people, career got pushed out there. And I don't know, I just respect the fuck out of Master P, and I'm sure everyone can agree that was an amazing era in music. Well, WACK tried to rip it down and saying, oh, yo, he ain't really got money like that. He was saying something along the lines that he don't own anything. It's all his JEWISH friends. And I'm not even going to get all into that. WACK was saying that a couple years back. Y'all can find that on my channel as well. You guys know Coffee stays tapped into the news. But P ain't playing into it. He's like, yo, I'm a grown-ass man, dog. I am a living legend. And he shares a clip where Nick Cannon, speaks how P gave him a lot of opportunities, how they worked on music together, how he kicked game to him and was really trying to look out as like a true big homie, not out here trolling and starting drama and ish like WACK100 does. And he threw up this caption, Nick Cannon is my brother from another mother. We got a lot of love and respect for each other. We've discussed this a couple months ago. The three types of people: poor-minded people poor-minded people think and talk about money. Rich people collect material things and wealth. Minded people produce ideas that create success. The Bible says our perish from lack of knowledge. The Bible says our people perish from lack of knowledge. As a culture, we have to stop comparing, self-hating, and tearing each other down. Let's educate and empower the next generation. God is good. Boss up. We stronger together. So I respect the fuck out of that. Comment if y'all feel the same way. Master P responds to WACK100 and almost in a sense bodies him, if you ask me, by just saying, yo, I'm not even going to play into your ish. I see the troll games you's playing. These are the three type of individuals you are. Peep which one I am and peep which one you are. You know what I mean? And come on, let's smarten up. Let's cut the fluckery out, But at the end of the day, WACK100, Clubhouse 100's got this Clubhouse-ish going where he's constantly putting narratives out there like this. It's a wild scene going on over there in that Clubhouse world, to say the least. That's a whole nother story. But Master P just truly bossed up on WACK100 on this one, I think. Y'all let me know what you guys think. Hit them comments. P's just like, I'm not engaging in that, man. Come on. I'm a grown-ass man, dog. Grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, WACK, you're supposed to have so much money, right? Your money's supposed to be so mature. Why don't you mature, you buster? You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you had an ounce of maturity for every crater in your face, you might be a better person, Then I don't know if you guys caught this the other day. Obie Trice had the internet world buzzing, the internet world talking. As I pointed out, man, Eminem fans, the stans, hip-hop heads have all been going nuts over the past year. If you guys remember correctly, Music to Be Murdered by Side B was leaked out. It was not the way it was officially put out there to the people was through little Easter eggs in social media posts by Crooked Eye, by producer Dem Joints. And since then, there's been all these thoughts that another Eminem album is being hinted at via the same way. Some months back, Fred Wreck was posting stuff and they were like, yo, it's going to be the Marshall Mathers LP3. Then there was some stuff recently where people were saying it was going to be the Slim Shady LP2. Well, if you guys caught this the other day, Obie Trice, which, yo, I'm a huge fan of Obie Trice, man. I wish he was still with Shady Records. I wish he was still with Eminem. I wish his career was still really jumping off, but things change, life change. I'm just a big fan of the dude. He was dope. They made a lot of great music together. We All Die One Day, one of the all-time bangers, in my opinion. Y'all remember the way that was going off on the mixtape circuit before the album even came out? But anyways, Obie posted Criminal from the Marshall Mathers LP, right? And he threw up a caption that said, my dude forever. I love you, duty, and thank you for everything. Hey, it's me, Versace. Somebody shot me, and I was just checking the mail. Get it? Checking the mail. Y'all remember that? He said, Marshall Mathers, the God. Man, how do y'all think them bars would go over nowadays? I mean, Eminem did get, there was some groups protesting against a lot of the content in lyrics and bars in Eminem's albums back in the day. But I don't know, man. You know, times have changed. Do y'all think Eminem would be able to drop that kind of music today? But anyways, Criminal. Let me know what y'all thought of that on the Marshall Mathers LP. Was that your, like, where did you rate that as far as tracks go on the album? And what was your favorite track on the album? You know what I'm saying? So many bangers on there, man. It's really taking me way back. But Obie Trice shared this, and fans got that this was Obie hinting at the Marshall Mathers LP 3 coming. I don't know if an album's coming soon. There's so much talk of it. If there was going to be a sequel, you know what I'm saying, where it was going to be Marshall Mathers LP 3 or Marshall Mathers, or I'm sorry, Slim Shady LP 2, which one would y'all want to see? I mean, it could be a whole nother project. I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think of the whole sequels of albums as well? Let's discuss all that below. But I don't know. I don't see anything regarding that with I think Obie just wanted to shout out M. It's cool they still have a good relationship beyond the music relationship and the Shady Records relationship. You feel me? Then I just wanted to share this with you guys. This ish was absolutely bonkers to me to see. This is in Las Vegas, okay? The Stratosphere Hotel and Casino. It's wild. It's like the Wicked Moustein. Y'all remember the Wicked Moustein? He actually jumped off this. Like, you can bungee jump off this. I believe it's the highest free fall in the world, higher than the Eiffel Tower. I could be wrong, but it's up there. It's scary as fuck. There's all these different rides. Like I said, you can bungee jump. There's other rides that you're on, like some kind of roller coaster up there. All kinds of ish. It's absolutely. I don't fuck with the heights. You know what I mean? But this woman was past the security barrier on the 108th floor. No one figured out, like, there's not a lot of word as to how she got out there, why she was out there. Was she trying to end it all? I don't know. But the Las Vegas Fire Department saved her ass. So thank God for that. That's truly terrifying. Like, I see shit-ish like this, and I'm nervous. I feel like I'm going to fall. You feel me? Like, I don't do heights. Then I just wanted to point this out. I thought this was dumb as hell. Y'all know I'm diehard Bills Mafia. What's good, Bills Mafia? Everyone who's watching the video, comment. Let me know who your team is. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. We cover music, news, sports, all that. We've been covering NFL, and there's going to be a lot more NFL content. Comment who your team is. Are they still in the playoffs? But anyways, my Bills, we got this big rematch coming up against the Kansas City Chiefs after we absolutely dismantled the Patriots. And if you're into the football content, make sure you peep my previous video about how the Bills absolutely fried this reporter's brain out there, a Patriots reporter. After we beat the brakes off the Patriots, we beat them so bad this guy lost his fucking mind. It's absolutely crazy. But listen, we know it's the age of information being shared faster than ever and all that, but this is dumb to me, man. Like, I like hearing about different stats. This stat, Josh Allen is undefeated in coin tosses this year. Like, come on, man. Like, I get that stat popping up if we were going into, like, overtime and there was about to be a coin toss, but this is what we're talking about leading into the game. Like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know how they say too much information sometimes, and obviously that's used in a completely different context. I don't know. Like, this is just, who cares about that? I don't know. This was just odd that this is an article that's actually being, put out there in the media.
Explain, so you can hold that thought. The hardest lyric in hip hop, Jay-Z's first album, when he said, "Ooh, something, something, and we will be each other's crutches." So the point is this: everybody want to be the man. Everybody want to be the guy everybody look up to. There's no real strength in that. The strength is everybody eating. So if the one of us falls, we can lift them up.
Crutches,
Put them back in the game.
Strength for the numbers.
So you have to understand that mentality. Whether your friend is a barber, we want him to be the best barber in the world. Your friend's a mechanic, best mechanic in the world. Your friend is in acquisitions and mergers. We want him to be the best. We need to be the best so that when we need each other, somebody's there for us. We're all there and cover all aspects. No doubt. And that's the true power, the people power. There's nothing more powerful than people power.
The numbers.
All right, and last up on the rundown, you guys heard that clip. That was Fat Joe on man. I'm a big podcast listener. I listen to them all the time. I know, like, Brandon Marshall and Ocho Cinco got a podcast. I guess that's what, I forget the name of it. That's what Fat Joe was appearing on. But he's saying this is like one of the biggest Hove bars of all time. I'm about to hit these dudes with some ish that'll light your life up. If every dude in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged, nobody will fall because everyone will be each other's crutches. I hope you fools choose to listen. I drop jewels, busted. So he's talking about crutches, holding each other up and all that. You know what I mean? Holding each other up, being there for each other. That's pretty dope, man. Those are some pretty big bars. I don't know. I was surprised to see Joe pick that kind of Hove bar. You know what I mean? As one of the biggest of all time. Y'all let me know what you guys think about that. But I got to run. That concludes this video. Make sure to join the discussion. Hit the notification bell. Daily content dropping. Y'all know what it is. J Coffee Talk. Music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Can't wait to kick it with y'all in the comments. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And I'm gone.